Welcome to Divorce Thrive, Episode 2, Understanding the Importance of Your Words. I'm Wendy Rovers, your coach, your thinking partner. I help moms transition through divorce with grace. Are you thinking about the words that you're speaking to yourself? Are you thinking about the words that you're speaking to others? If you take a couple of minutes today, tonight, tomorrow, and just pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. Pay attention to what's always constantly running through your mind. I can't figure this out. How am I going to have enough money to support the kids and myself? I can't do this alone. How could he? Why is this happening to me? I'm not strong enough. What am I going to do? If these negative thoughts constantly run through your mind and you're not aware of them, they control who you are and how you are being each and every minute of each and every day. And there's a way to pay attention to the words, to pay attention to the thoughts, to be kind, compassionate with whatever they are, and make small changes that will make a huge difference in your life. Understanding that your words matter is very, very important. And for me, I've noticed a big change in my life as I've become more and more aware of the importance of this. Now think about what you say to other people. She's a I can't take this anymore. Why did this have to happen to me? I know that this time of divorce and transition is brutal. It's very, very difficult. It's emotional. It's hard every day. It's hard to wake up some mornings. It's hard to focus, never mind thinking about what you're saying and to who. I know you're sad. I know you're frustrated. I know you're overwhelmed. Every time you say something mean about your child's other parent, you are hurting them. Every time they hear you say something mean about their dad, it's like you're taking a hammer or your fist and you're punching them as hard as you can. Because a child is half mom and half dad, and a child loves mom and loves dad equally. And the relationship that they grow and develop and have over time, as they grow and develop over time, is for them to decide, not for you to decide. And I know this is challenging. It may not seem fair sometimes. You may want to say something mean, but it is important that you don't. See, transitioning through divorce is difficult. It's more than just a change. A transition is a psychological and emotional trauma that affects your heart, it affects you physically, it affects you emotionally, it affects your intelligence, it affects your relationships, it affects so much of your life. So sometimes it's easy just to say what's on your mind and to just spit out the negative things about him. But you might want to resist doing that. If this makes any sense to you at all, you might want to consider not saying any mean things about the other parent, dad, ever again. I suggest that you don't put your kids in the middle like this. Don't make them feel like they have to choose between who they like better, mom or dad, or don't make them choose who they love more or who they can talk to. Don't silence them with the probing questions, the third degrees when they come home from dad's house. Be open, kind, loving. Use your words to let them know that you're there for them, that you love them, that dad loves them, and that's all that matters. You see, this time is challenging for you, but it's also challenging for them. And it's not fair if they have to listen to one of their parents put down the other one. That's not fair to them because they love both of you. They need both of you in their lives. And over time, they'll figure out what their relationship is with each of you. They will develop their own relationship with each of you on their own terms and in their own time. So I suggest that going forward, you never ever say one more negative thing out loud to anyone about your child's other parent. Now, If you really have to, talk to a friend, a really close one friend. Talk to a coach, someone who can help you work through this. Talk to your minister or your priest who will hold things in confidentiality. If you really have to, talk to someone. But if you can slowly work towards only saying nice things about him or her, you will notice, I noticed, a shift in how I felt about the whole situation. I noticed a shift in my relationship with my children, and I've noticed a shift in my relationship with their dad. And those slight shifts have made a huge impact and difference in my life, in Dad's life, and in my kids' life. I suggest that you treat him like your best buddy. And it doesn't matter how he treats you. Show your kids that even when a relationship doesn't work out, things can be okay. Show them how that when a relationship doesn't work out the way you expect, things can be okay. As a matter of fact, things can be great. And it doesn't matter what he's doing, what your mother-in-law is saying, what the kids are saying, what your friends are asking. That doesn't matter. What matters here is how you decide to show up. You can change the conversation with your words, and your words can change the relationships that you have with the people that you love the most. And I know that some of the people you love the most are your babies, your children, your teens. It doesn't matter how old your children are. They are some of the most, if not the most important people to you in your life. So this little change and little practice will make a big difference. I remember when I realized that I couldn't control what anybody else said or did. Now, the shocker. Maybe you're way ahead of me here, but I remember when I realized that I couldn't control what anybody else said or did. But guess what? I can control what I say and do. And when I really took that to heart and realized that, it was a game changer. I can say all the things that I'm not supposed to say to my pillow. And then I can say all the things that I'm supposed to say to everyone else. Thanks for being here today with me. I hope to inspire you to be the best mom that you could possibly be, no matter how difficult this time is. I know you've got this. You're perfect just the way that you are. You're wonderful. Have an amazing day. And until next time, here's to you.